Hey guys, so Emma's car is broken again, so we have to fix the water pump. Emma!
What?
Come in here.
Oh no. Hello, weekend peeps.
Tell you.
Look at my nails. They're glittery. Okay, so this is the water pump right here, and we sadly have a situation. This is the inlet pipe. The inlet pipe touches this thing right here and that thing right there. And when you buy a water pipe, that it affects that. This is this is the agitator. This this is the top pan gasket. And the belly pan gasket is underneath. Okay? So we have a thermostat, a water outlet, a Polea Para Radillo, temperature sensor, and a new water pump, and some AutoZone antifreeze and coolant, and some paper towels, and a water bottle, and this wood thing. And some penetrating catalyst. This is all the old parts. So this is an old water pump, an old thermostat, and an old temperature thingy. See what Emma's doing. Emma, what are you doing?
I'm cleaning.
Do it. Whoa! Crazy. Can I try? What do you press?
This button. Wait!
Wait, I'm not doing it. Ow. I like those stickers. I can't, oh. She cute or whatever.
What are you?
I'm bad at it.
She's not doing it.
Wow, it's so clean now.
Mm-hmm.
Even this place is so big. So unnecessarily big. I'm sorry. I'll leave you now. I'm fine. I'm gonna go swim.
This is a water jacket. That's the new temperature sending unit, new water pump. All right, first the problem with this water jacket. If you can see, the upper radiator hose is so close. It's hard to see here, but it's so close to the valve cover that there is no space between the valve cover and that. So you kind of had to bend the valve cover in a little bit to get the upper radiator hose. So that's problem number one. And the other problem is if you get a water pump from AutoZone or from any auto parts stores, although it's made quite well, seems, that I also bought a new inlet hose right here, a Dorman inlet hose. And the problem is that where the water pump's tapped right there, it's not further enough to the edge. The original was further enough to the edge, further to the edge, or geometrically it's off, because this pipe also comes way too close to the valve cover. So everything kind of like hits the valve cover. So, but that one was fairly easy. You just bend the pipe over away from the valve cover, and now it kind of angles this way. But the original one was angled right underneath this here. So anyhow, you remember my new power steering line. That's working well. This is some rodent repellent, because squirrels and other rodents get under here, but in my other Jeep the rotors ate it, so I think it's an attractant. I don't recommend that. I'll probably take that off. These are very good batteries, these Duralast AGM batteries. But anyway, back to this. So it works, but with slight modifications. All right, this is the original water pump. As you can see, the Chrysler emblem. Either this was the original one or a remanufactured one. Who knows? Looks pretty old to me. And the issue with the new one, the other one was all new construction. It's just this piece here was at a different angle. It was like, instead of going drilled like this, it was drilled at more of an angle like this. So it made this pipe cock that way. And therefore this would hit the valve cover. And some other people online have complained about that. But all you got to do, what I did is I bought a new one. Dorman makes one, and I just twisted it sideways like that. But I had the Dorman part number, but I guess I don't. I did replace the thermostat with that. This is the part number for the switch, for the sensor switch. And this is the part number for the water outlet. This comes with a gasket. Now the water outlet had a similar issue. The fit and finish was really good on the new one, but this piece here was, it's interesting because it's cocked more in on the new one, just slightly. So therefore it clears it, but when you go to put the hose on, it doesn't clear the valve cover. So you got to bend the little tab of the valve cover up just slightly for it to fit. And of course there was no issues. That worked. I just, while I was at it, put a new one. This looks original too. I mean, this is old. So anyway, the only reason I bought this one was like, the water pump from AutoZone was like $30. This was like $12 or $13. This was like $10. That little switch was almost $30, and I almost didn't replace it. But while I had it all out, I said, to heck with it, I'll replace it. And this was the original thermostat, and it does look like it was a 195 degree, which is what I replaced it with. So I hope this keeps you from experiencing weakness.